I am the United States Ambassador for Global Women's Issues. I have longed for this day when women's empowerment would be front and center here at CGI, and of course, in this year of 2010, it is a whole day devoted to this topic. I was fortunate to be on the panel last year in which we had a plenary that discussed these issues, and I thought it was most interesting because we had three very significant male leaders address this issue. Last year we had the president of the World Bank and the CEOs of two major companies, ExxonMobil and Goldman Sachs, all saying this is a place to invest with high yield returns. And this year, as a result of the enthusiasm that plenary generated and the kind of feedback that CGI got, there's been a whole day and far more that isn't happening in the main ring occurring on this issue. So I think it's an issue whose time has come. It's one that Secretary of State Hillary Clinton has invested a great deal in, and certainly as First Lady as well. But we know that no nation can get ahead if it leaves half of its people behind. And we also know that among the best investments that can be made for a country's prosperity, to alleviate poverty, to deal with the environment, to deal with all of the kinds of challenges that CGI is trying to address, we need to engage women and girls. The greatest inspiration I have is so many women around the globe, many at great personal risk to themselves or their families, who day in and day out will take a challenge, seize it despite their circumstances, and truly make a difference. They are the agents of change around the world. They inspire me constantly, and the kinds of things they are doing to deal with these hard issues of poverty, access to health, access to an education, to enable women to participate more fully economically, politically, and address the global challenge of violence and trafficking and so much more. They are out there, and what CGI represents is so many more partners for them and voices for them and supports for them. And what they are doing for all of us is creating those solutions that we then can scale up and spread around the world. The greatest rewards, and I think it's something shared probably by most people who attend CGI, is to see the difference one can make. For me, it's to see what the United States government does, what citizens do, what we can do when we come together across the sectors, business, individuals, foundations, with government and with those NGOs who are on the front lines. The Secretary of State often says that 21st century diplomacy and development really have to be about all of us coming together. We need these partnerships, and I think that's what is so beautifully demonstrated here. And when I see the flourishing of these partnerships around the globe, I see firsthand what a difference it makes. You can't find a person here who won't tell you that this is the most exciting forum and platform and opportunity in which they have been engaged to meet people who are doing cutting-edge work and to really be part of something bigger than themselves in a significant way.